Good morning, my dear children. Welcome to the online class. So, my dear children, how are you all? I hope you're fine and you're safe. So, my dear children, have you all completed the copying science notes in your notebook? Yes. Okay. If you are copied, I am happy with that. So, my dear children, don't keep the notes copying. We can copy later. We can copy later. Don't ever think about like that. Okay. So, copy it as when I am sending to you. Okay, so we have completed our second chapter, right? So what's the topic of second chapter? Matter and property. So we have learned about some topic in this chapter, right? So classification of matter, right? So we have learned some classification of matter. So how they have classified according to hard and soft, rough and smooth, opaque, transparent and translucent, wood, then breakable and unbreakable, soluble and insoluble, conduction. Okay, so these are the properties. They have classified the matter into different types. Okay, so I will give some, I'm gonna to show some ways to learn this easily. Okay, so listen carefully. Okay, so the next one, classification of matter according to opaque, transparent and translucent. Okay. First one, wood does not. So wood, we all know that the wood will not allow the light to pass from one part to the other part, right? So we can see that. See, I am using this torch light to pass the light into it. Okay. So can you able to see the light on the other side? Can you able to see whether it passes? Can you able to see any light is passing here? No. Okay, so this is opaque. Okay, it does not allow the light to pass from one to another. Okay, it does not allow the light to pass through it. See, the light does not passing through it, right? So this is opaque. Okay, this is the example for opaque. Then the next one is transparent, right? So for transparent, I am using this glass. Okay, I am using this glass. So glass is an example, best example for transparent substance. Okay, so then I am using this torch. Okay, see, listen carefully. I am passing the light. Okay, so I am passing the light from here. See, the light is passing through the glass, right? The light is passing through the lamp. The glass allow the light to pass through it, right? So we can see the image of light on the other side. Okay, this is transparent. Okay, this is transparent substance such as glass allow the light to pass through it. It allows the light to pass through it, right? See, I am passing like this. See, can you able to see that? The light is passing through the glass. We can see the image of the light in the below cloth, right? So this is example for transparent. Okay, the next one is translucent. Okay, translucent, I have taken a tracing paper. Okay, so no, there are substances such as tracing paper and frosted glass that allow some light to pass through. Here I am passing the light from this side. Okay, that allows some light to pass, right? It allows some light to pass through it, but not fully light, right? It allows some light to pass through it. Okay, not like the glass. Can you able to see the difference? Through the glass, it allows so much of light, right? The fully light. But using the tracing paper, it does not allow the fully light. It allows some light. Can you able to see the difference? It allowing the some light to pass through. Can you able to see the difference? It allows some light to pass through it. So these are the opaque, transparent and translucent. According to opaque, transparent and translucent, matters are classified. Okay. So my dear children, classification of matter according to the conduction. Okay, so this is the copper wire. Okay, this is the copper wire inside the wire. Okay, this is the copper medium inside the wire. So this copper is the good conductor of electricity. Okay, this copper is a good conductor of electricity which conduct the electricity from one place to another. Okay, it is present inside the wire, right? So it conduct the electricity from one place to another. So it is a good conductor of electricity. See, the outer part of the wire, which is very color, right? And we can able to rotate it, we can able to flux. It is very flexible, right? So it is a rubber, one type of rubber is, and it do not conduct the electricity. Okay, it do not conduct the electricity. It is a bad conductor of electricity. Okay, it is a bad conductor of electricity. So these are the metal Okay, these are the matter which is classified according to the conductivity. One is the good conductor of electricity and one is the bad conductor of electricity. Okay, do you understand about that? Okay. Okay, I think you have understand about the previous topic what we have learned. Then the next one is states of matter. Okay, what are the states of matter? Matter exists in three states. Okay, three state of matter. Matter exists in three states: solid, liquid, and gas. What are the three states of matter? Solid, liquid, and gas. Okay, these are the three states of matter. Okay, matter is made up of tiny particle. Okay, matter is made up of tiny particle called molecules. Okay, the small matters are made up of small tiny particle called molecules. Okay, so these molecules, this arrangement of the molecule will determine whether it is a solid, liquid, or gas. Okay, so these molecules are arranged differently in solid, liquid, and gas. Okay, so first we are going to learn about the solids. Okay, solids are substance in which molecules are packaged very tightly. Okay, see, they are arranged very tightly, right? They are arranged very closely to each other. Okay, they are arranged closely to each other. They are arranged tightly. Okay, they are arranged very tightly. Okay, so these molecules in that solid cannot be able to move freely. Okay, they cannot be able to move freely. These solids have definite shape. Okay, the solids have definite shape, definite volume, definite weight. Okay, so some solid can change their shape. Okay, if you are applying any force, some solid can change their ways. For example, a flour duff. If you are making rotis, chapatis, the duff can be changed into chapati. We can roll that duff into chapatis. Okay, so if we can apply some force, they can change their shape. Okay, we are making the stones into some other statues. Okay, so some forces applied to make them change in their shapes. Okay, so in solids cannot be compressed. Okay, we cannot be able to compress that. Okay, for we cannot be able to reduce that. Okay, we cannot be able to reduce and fit into smaller paste can. We cannot be able to compress that. For example, pencil, book, chair, table, we cannot be able to compress to reduce the size or shape. Okay, so these are the characters of solid. So what are the characters of solid? Solids are the substance in which molecules are arranged packedly. They are packed very tightly. Then they cannot be able to. The molecules in the solids cannot be able to move freely. Okay, they have definite shape, volume, etc. Okay, so if any forces apply to them, we can change their shape. And the solids cannot be compressed. Okay, there we cannot be able to compress the solids. Okay. The next one is liquid. Okay, so the molecules in the liquid are not tightly packaged, but somewhat they can able to move freely. Okay, the molecule in the liquid can able to move freely. They are not tightly packaged. See in this picture, they are not tightly packaged. Okay, so they have no definite volume. Okay, they have no definite shape like the solid, but they have definite volume. Okay, they have definite volume. They do not have definite shape. Liquid does not have any shape, right? So water does not have any shape. Okay, then so the liquid will take the shape of the container. Okay, liquid will shape of the container where it is. Okay, so liquid also we cannot be able to compress the liquid also. For example, water, milk, we cannot be able to compress that. Okay, we cannot be able to reduce that. Okay, the next one, gases. Okay, so the molecules in the gases are very loosely arranged, so they can move freely. Okay, so in the solids they are tightly packaged, they cannot be able to move freely. Liquid somewhat it is arranged in not closely packed, but they can move freely. But gases, they are very loosely arranged, they can move freely. Okay, so the molecules in the gases are in a movement. Okay, they are in the movement, so they cannot be able, they do not have any fixed volume or fixed shape. Okay, but they occupies the space in the container. Okay, if it is inside the container, they can occupy the space inside the container. Gas also fill the shape. Okay, the gas do not have fixed shape, they can occupy the space, but water take the shape of the container, but it can occupy the space in the container. Okay, gas, we can compress the gas, for example air, cooking gas. Then we can compress the gas inside the juice, that in the 7-Up Sprite juice the gas is compressed inside the liquid. Okay, so gas, only one matter which can be compressed is gas. Okay, solid and liquid cannot be compressed, gas can be compressed. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so the next one, changes in the state of matter. There will be a changes in the state of solid changes into liquid, liquid changes into gas, gas changes into solid, okay, there will be a change in the state of matter. Okay, matter can be changed from one state to another. For example, water, if we put the water in the fridge, it can be chilled and it turned into ice cube, so it is turned into a solid. Okay, then the ice melt again and it changes into a liquid state again, right? So that is water. Okay, after boiling the liquid turns into vapor, so that is the gaseous state. So this state, there is a change in the state, right? So due to the movement of molecule, this happened due to the movement of molecule. Okay, in the solid state the molecules are arranged very tightly, in the liquid state it is freely arranged, and in the gaseous state it is loosely arranged. Okay, so the first process is evaporation. What's the first process? Evaporation. So what do you mean by evaporation is the substance in the liquid state, okay, in which the substance in the liquid changes into vapor in the gaseous state due to the increase in temperature. Okay, if you take a glass of water and make them to and allow them to boil in a high temperature, okay, this water will turn into a, after few minutes you can see the um, changes in the water is turning into the gas. After few minutes or 30 minutes or half an 1 hour, after that there is no water in the cup. Okay, so everything is evaporated and it changes into the gaseous form due to the increase in the temperature. Okay, when water is heated it evaporates and changes into the water vapor. Okay, the next one is condensation. Okay, the condensation is the process by which the water vapor in the air changes into liquid water. If you take this water vapor, evaporation, the water is turned into gas. Okay, if we collect that gas and put in a container, this gas will change us into liquid water. Okay, it turns back to the water again. That is the process. Which process? Condensation. Condensation is the process by which water vapor in the air changes into liquid water. Okay, then melting means is the process by which the solid water is changed into liquid form. Okay, if you take a ice cube and put it in the bowl for some minutes, the ice cube will change into a water liquid form. Okay, so three process we have learned: evaporation, condensation and melting. Final one, solidification. What is that? Solidification. Okay, so when the liquid water is kept at low temperature, if it is in the refrigerator, okay, it turns into ice and it is take a fixed shape. Okay, if you pour the water in the ice tray, it takes the shape of the tray, right? So that process is called freezing. Okay, this process is called freezing. Solidification is otherwise called as freezing. Solidification is otherwise called as freezing. Okay, this change in the matter happens not only in water. Okay, these changes will not happen only in water, in many other substances also it happen. Okay, so molecules will move faster when heated. Okay, when it is heated it moves very fast. Okay, when it is cool it moves very slowly. So what are the three processes we have learned? Four processes: evaporation, condensation, melting and solidification. Solidification is otherwise known as freezing. Solidification is otherwise known as freezing. Okay, so do you understand about that? Okay, so second lesson also over. So we can recall what we have learned. Okay, matter and its property. So what's the topic of the chapter? Already we have known matter and its property. In that first classification of matter according to the property, whether it is hard or soft, rough or smooth, transparent, opaque, translucent, breakable or unbreakable, soluble or insoluble, conductor and insulator. Okay, then states of matter. What are the three states of matter? Solid, liquid and gases. Okay, then change of state of matter. Change in state of matter. What are the four process? Evaporation, condensation, melting and solidification. Okay, so do you understand about that? So I'm gonna to give a project for you. Okay, so you should write some example for solid and then liquid and then gas. Okay, write some example. Minimum 5 for each, 5 each for 3. Okay, so write few example for solid, liquid and gas. Okay, so the due date is next Wednesday. You should submit that. Okay, next Wednesday you should submit that. Write in a paper. After that, take a snapshot and send to me. Okay, so we will meet in our next class. Okay, and we will learn the question answer in the next class also. I will send the question answer today. Copy it in your notebook. After copying, take a snapshot and send to my number. Okay, so take care. Thank you.